Hello everyone. Welcome back to Promine classes. Hope that you all are doing well. As we are continuing with our NCRT series, we are discussing Class 9th Geography NCRT. And today we are going to discuss chapter number 3, Drainage. Topics in this chapter are the following: drainage, drainage systems in India, drainage patterns, the Himalayan rivers, in which we will discuss the Indus River system, the Ganga River system, and the Brahmaputra River system. The peninsular rivers, in which we will discuss the Narmada Basin, the Tapi Basin, the Godavari Basin, the Mahanadi Basin, the Krishna Basin, and the Kaveri Basin. Lakes, roles of rivers in economy and river pollution. Drainage. Drainage describes the river system of an area. The area drained by a single river system is called drainage basin. Any upland or a mountain separating two adjoining drainage basin is known as water divide. Drainage system in India. The Indian rivers are divided into two major groups: the Himalayan rivers and the peninsular rivers. Now we will discuss about the features of Himalayan rivers and also the features of peninsular rivers. So the features of Himalayan rivers, these are perennial rivers. That means they flow all years. These rivers receive water from rain as well as from melted snow from lofty mountains. The Himalayan rivers have long course from their source to the seas. The Himalayan rivers from meanders, Oskbo Lake, and many other depositional features in their floodplains. Features of peninsular rivers, they are seasonal. They flow independent on rainfall. The peninsular rivers have shorter and shallow course as compared to Himalayan rivers. Most of the rivers of peninsular India originate in Western Ghat and flow towards the Bay of Bengal. Drainage pattern. The streams within a drainage basin form certain patterns depending on slope of land, underlying rock structures, as well as the climatic condition of the area. So, types of drainage patterns, there are four types: dendritic drainage, trellis drainage, rectangular drainage, and radial drainage. The Himalayan rivers, the Indus, the Ganga, and Brahmaputra are major Himalayan rivers. A river along its tributaries may be called as river system. Now we will discuss three river system in detail. The three Himalayan river system in detail. So let's get started with Indus River system. Source: the river Indus rises in Tibet near Lake Mansarovar. It enters India in Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir, flowing west. And what are the tributaries of Indus? The Jaskar, the Nubra, the Shayok, and the Hunza joined in the Kashmir region. The Satluj, Byas, Ravi, Chenab, and the Jhelum join together to enter Indus near Mithankot in Pakistan. The Indus plain has a very gentle slope. Total length is 2900 km. A third of Indus basin is located in India in states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Punjab, and rest is in Pakistan. The Ganga River System. Source: the headwater of Ganga, called Bhagirathi, is fed by Gangotri Glacier. Tributaries of Ganga: Alaknanda join at Devapragya in Uttarakhand. The Yamuna River rise from Yamunotri Glacier in Himalayan, joins at Allahabad. The Ghagra, the Ghantak, and Kosi River in Nepal, Himalaya. The Chambal, the Betwa, and the Son River from semi arid areas. The river bifurcates Farakka in West Bengal. The Bhagirathi Hooghly, a distributary, flows southwards through the Deltic plains to Bay of Bengal. The main stream flows southwards into Bangladesh and is joined by Brahmaputra. And total length is 2500 km. Sundarban Delta. Sundarban Delta, the delta formed by the river Ganga and Brahmaputra, is known as Sundarban Delta. The Brahmaputra River System. Source: the Brahmaputra rises in Tibet east of Mansarovar Lake, very close to the source of Indus and Satluj. Tributaries of Brahmaputra: Dibang and the Lohit. Flow eastwards parallel to Himalayas. It takes a U-turn on reaching the Namcha Barwa and enters India in Arunachal Pradesh through a gorge. Here, it is called Dihang and it is joined by Dihang, the Lohit, and many other tributaries. In Tibet, the river carries a small volume of water and less silt as it is as cold and a dry area. In India, it passes through a region of high rainfall and the river carries a large volume of water, considerable amount of silt. And also it forms many riverine islands. Every year, during rainy season, the river overflows its bank, causing widespread devastation due to flood in Assam and Bangladesh. Majuli is the world's largest riverine island formed by Brahmaputra. The peninsular rivers. The main water divide in peninsular India is formed by Western Ghat. Major rivers of peninsula such as Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna, and the Kaveri flow eastwards and drain into Bay of Bengal. The Narmada and Tapi are the only river flows west and make estuaries. The Narmada Basin. Source: it rises in Amarkantak Hills in Madhya Pradesh. It flows towards west in a rift valley formed due to faulting. All the tributaries of Narmada are very short and most of these join the mainstream at right angles. The Narmada Basin covers part of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. The Tapi Basin. Source: it rises in Satpura range in Betul district of Madhya Pradesh. It also flows in Rift Valley parallel to Narmada, but it is much shorter in length. Its basin covers parts of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. Other west-flowing rivers are Sabarmati, Mahi, Bharatpuzha, and Periyar. The Godavari Basin. Sources: it rises from the slope of Western Ghats in Nasik district of Maharashtra. It is the largest peninsular river. And tributaries of Godavari: the Purna, the Vardha, the Parnhita, the Manjra, the Venganga, and Pengang. The basin covers parts of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, and Andhra Pradesh. It drains into the Bay of Bengal and total length is 1500 km. Because of its length and the area it covers, it is also known as Dakshin Ganga. The Mahanadi Basin source. The Mahanadi rises in the highlands of Chhattisgarh. It flows through Odisha to reach Bay of Bengal. Its drainage basin is shared by Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Odisha, and total length is 860 km. The Krishna Basin, it rises from spring near Mahabaleshwar. The tributaries of Krishna, the Tungbhadra, the Koyna, the Ghat Parbat, the Musi, and Bhima. Total length is 1400 km. Its drainage basin is shared by Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. The Kaveri Basin source, it rises in Bharmagri range of Western Ghat. Tributaries of Kaveri, Amravati, Bhavni, Hemavati, and Kabini. Total length is 760 km. It reaches the Bay of Bengal in south part of Cuddalore and Tamil Nadu. Other east flowing rivers Damodar, Brahmani, Batrani, and Subrin Rekha. Lakes. India has many lakes which differ from each other in its size and other characteristics. Most lakes are permanent while some contain water during the rainy season. Some of the lakes are the result of action of glaciers and ice sheets, while others have formed by wind, river action, and human activities. A meandering river across a floodplain forms cutoffs that later developed into an oxbow lakes. Most of the freshwater lakes are in Himalayan region. They formed when glaciers dug out a basin, which was later filled with snow melt. The Vular Lake in Jammu and Kashmir is the result of tectonic activities, which is the largest freshwater lake of India. Now, lakes are even artificial. The damming of rivers from the generation of hydropower has also led to the formation of lakes such as Guru Gobind Sagar, which is an artificial lake. Importance of lakes helps to regulate the flow of river during heavy rainfall. It prevents flooding. During the drying season, it helps to maintain an even flow of water. Also used for developing hydropower, they moderate the climate of the surroundings, maintaining the aquatic ecosystem, enhancing the natural beauty, and helps in developing tourism and providing recreation. Roles of rivers in economy. From ancient times, riverbanks attract settlers as water from river is a basic natural resource essential for various human activities. Rivers are used for irrigation, navigation, and hydropower generation. River pollution. The demand for water from river is increasing to meet growing domestic, municipal, industrial, and agriculture need, which naturally affects the quality of water. More and more, water is being drained out of river, reducing their volume. Also, a heavy load of untreated sewage and industrial influence are emptied into rivers, which affect not only the quality of water but also self-cleansing capacity of river. Concern over rising pollution in our rivers led to the launching of various action plans to clean the rivers. So here we have completed this chapter. Hope that all your concept regarding this chapter is cleared. Hope that you like this video and do share this video. Thanks for your supporting. Thanks for subscribing our channel. If you are new here, then please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so every time we upload a new video, you get notified. Thanks a lot for your precious time over here. Have a nice day. Stay tuned with ProMind.